It is another day of heartbreaking and graphic testimony in the Chad Daybell trial. Ada County forensic pathologist Dr. Garth Warren took the stand today. Linda Larson is covering the trial and tells us today's testimony is about the autopsies of Tylee, Ryan, and JJ Vallow. We do want to warn you, it is disturbing.
It was a second day of very difficult testimony as Dr. Garth Warren described the horrific condition of the bodies of Tylee and JJ. His testimony started late Tuesday while JJ's grandpa, Larry Woodcock, was still in the courtroom. Larry bowed his head and cried as he listened to what the doctor said about what happened to his grandson.
So a couple things jumped out that were pretty obvious. One was there was a plastic bag that was over JJ's head, and it was wrapped around the face with duct tape all the way down to the neck. The forearms and the hands were also, they were bound with duct tape. The ankles were bound with duct tape. And JJ was clothed in a red pajama top, red pajama bottom.
In the last known picture of JJ, he is wearing those same red pajamas. As you can imagine, Kay and Larry Woodcock were not in the courtroom today. Several of the women on the jury openly cried as they looked at the graphic photos of the autopsy. Chad looked down, took notes, and at times shook his head as he listened to the medical examiner's report.
This is a photograph of JJ's face, chest, abdomen. This essentially is showing the extent of the decomposition of JJ. You can see there's green discoloration in some areas, especially the face. The chest and abdomen show areas of green discoloration and a tan brown leathery appearance. There's also evidence of skin slippage.
JJ's body was found buried on Chad Daybell's property June 9th of 2020. His sister Tylee's remains were also found that day. JJ's autopsy took about 4 hours to complete. Tylee's took almost a week.
And in Tylee's case, her body was received in multiple bags. It was received in two of the bags were body bags, sealed body bags. A third bag was a brown paper bag, and it contained 5 additional paper bags within that were sealed. And within all of those bags were human remains.
Dr. Warren said that they were able to identify bones, fragments, and soft tissue, as well as some organs from Tylee.
Now, just so you know, all of these tissues were charred, they were blackened, they were shrunken. Some of them were partially burned away. So these weren't intact organs that looked like normal organs. They definitely had fire artifact.
Dr. Warren said that both of the children died of homicide. JJ died of asphyxiation because of the plastic bags that were placed around his head and the duct tape that was on his mouth. Tylee's death was ruled homicide by unspecified means. There was not enough left of her body to determine an exact cause of death. I'm Linda Larson for Local News 8.
As always, we are streaming the trial live each day on localnews8.com and on our mobile app. You can stay up to date on all of our past coverage there as well.